If you want to start winning more fights in Fortnite and dominate like your favorite pros, I'm going to be teaching you how to actually fight, and it's really simple. This video is packed with high quality tips that don't even require flashy mechanics like these to get good. First, you need to learn what peeks to take and when to take them in fights. This is the best map for practicing your peeks. Every time you take a bad peek where the opponent can see you, the bot deals damage to you. You can also work on close range shotgun accuracy with a moving target. The most common peek is a peanut butter edit or top corner edit. This edit is used to get protected shots off on your opponent, but works best if you're fighting them on flat ground. If your opponent drops down onto a ramp to attack your box, don't make a top corner edit because you fully expose yourself. Instead, make a bottom corner edit, which allows you to see your opponent's full body, but they have a terrible angle of view. You can also take super protective peeks from a full box away using this one trick. Usually if you try to edit from a full box away, it'll be too far away for the edit button to pop up, but if you pull out your map, you're allowed to edit. Use this to attack your opponent's wall from far away and with a protected peek. Set up this option by making a wide edit on your opponent, exposing them to your view, but you keep yourself hidden away in a box behind a peanut butter edit. From this angle, they'll feel very exposed and you just created a huge advantage for yourself. Really quick, this video is packed with tons of high quality information, so if you're trying to get better, these videos take weeks to make and I would really appreciate if you guys take a second to drop a like. The next thing you need to do is learn how to bait your opponents with edits. So many players panic in fights and want to take shots as quickly as possible, leading to bad 50-50s. Instead, you want to control the fight. When you have your enemy box like this, bait them with an edit that shows a possible shot from their POV. Then quickly reset and they will shoot, breaking your wall. Now you have free shots in your opponent and they'll have no idea what happened. You can even take this a step further by doing multiple edit baits before finally taking your shot. Make sure to hold your wall bind if you're doing this though, because if they try to take your wall after the shot, you'll want to claim it first. Use edit baits to outsmart your opponent and make the unpredictable move. Next, you need to start predicting your opponent's next move. You can do this easily with visualized audio sound effects turned on. Now when your opponent starts running to one side of their box to edit out, you can claim their tops before they even make their move. This is very helpful if your enemy is running away from you and you need to cut them off. Start thinking as your opponent. If you hit them for a lot of damage, they'll want to turtle up and heal. This is when you apply pressure, forcing them out of their box so you can cut them off. Start thinking ahead, not just in present time, and you'll finish fights a lot quicker. A really good way to practice this is by playing 1v1 build fights where you often end up in situations where your opponent is trying to get up to you and you can cut them off. For the most growth as a fighter, 1v1 players better than you. Always try to challenge yourself. Next, one of the biggest parts of fighting is actually having good aim. To improve your aim, use aim trainers. This is the map I use. Practice for about 10 minutes a day just to warm up and you'll notice a big difference. If you're on controller, turn off your aim assist whenever you're playing a creative match, and then when you go back into a real game, your tracking will feel like aimbot. This next tip is the secret to winning more fights, and I see so many players make these mistakes I'm about to explain. First, never drop onto an opponent's wall with your pickaxe out. Most of the time, if they're a good player, they'll be waiting for you to do this and immediately edit out and shoot you while your guard is down. Instead, drop down with your shotgun out and line up a shot. If they don't edit on you, you can fake a pickaxe swing, but then pull your shotgun out and still anticipate the edit to happen. If you're attacking someone's wall, make sure to never double pickaxe swing. Swing once and pull out your shotgun. Always be smart with how and when you're using your pickaxe in fights. You also should stop attacking your opponent's box straight on. It often leads to a 50-50, but if you set up diagonally, you have way more options. Lots of pros do this and it's because you're so much more protected. Set up like this and edit the bottom 3 tiles of your wall so you can pickaxe from this tight angle. Even if your opponent edits out on you, they won't have a good angle to get a shot off. You can also set up diagonally from above like this and attack their wall easily from a protected area. Just be careful of attacking from the left like this because you're very exposed if your opponent makes an edit. Always try to keep a right hand peek. If you see your opponent attacking you from a straight on angle, recognize that they're either a bad player or they have a lot of confidence in their close range shotgun aim. You can easily combat them by making a protected edit and throwing a cone above them to trap them. Then when they try to get out, predict their move like we talked about before and get an easy full box on them. That was all for the video. Remember, if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.